Hello, testing. Hello, how are we doing? How are we doing? I hope we're doing okay. Welcome back to. Am I slightly off? How long has this been? Am I slightly off center? Oh god. Is this? I actually don't know. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm being overly paranoid. The thing is with this, it doesn't properly snap, and I don't think I'm aligned to begin with. So I actually don't know. I think that's about right. Oh god, okay. You're good? Okay. Anyway, hello everyone, welcome in. How are we doing? Ali, thank you so much for your Prime Gaming sub, I appreciate you. For 33 months, that's a heckin' long time, but thank you. Ray KY, Jess, also welcome in. I hope you're all doing very well. Looks fine, perfect. And yeah, we are back today playing some Disco Elysium. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with everyone right now. I can't remember where we were at with Disco. I know that it's really bad, but like, I think we're on day 4. I think we're on like the latter half of day 4. I'm pretty confident in saying we're on the latter half of day 4. I think we've just discovered like an observation tower that's locked, or a part of the town that I just didn't know existed until last stream as well. And then I think the last thing we did that is like big story wise is we forged the signatures for what's he fucking called? Hello Harry, what's he called, that guy? We forged the signatures for that dude. Everart, right? Everart. So yeah, we're in a spot now where I think we're just filling for time. I don't know. We'll wait and see. I'm really enjoying Disco still though. It's been legitimately like a lot of fun to play, and I think as far as I'm aware, we still got a decent amount of the game to go, but yeah. This one, I honestly don't know how close we are to the end. We'll have to wait and see. Everard Claire. Hello, Harry. That's the boy. Everard Claire. What an asshole. That guy's an asshole. I've got a emotional support mocker with me today. I'm not usually like a coffee person at all. I'm not really into coffee, but mocker's sort of like my jam. That's my one instance of coffee where I'm like, you know what? Yeah, that does it. And iced coffee actually, that's pretty good too. Everything else kind of not into it. I say, Harry, I'm quite affronted that you didn't remember your old pal Everard, Mr. Dubois. Mr. Kitsuragi, please remind him of who I am. Oh, I need to get the beans actually, thank you. I'll be back in a sec. Need to get the beans. I've returned with the beans. Thank you, Jess, for the bean redemption. And KY, thank you so much for the vote for Mother 3. Let me just whack that into the spreadsheet right now. For anyone who doesn't know, Portal 1 was rolled on the wheel game for the short game wheel. So yeah, and Mother 3 is now at 50 votes as well. Joel, welcome in, dude. I hope you're doing well. Hope everything's going okay. There we go, Mother 3 is at 50 votes. Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna close Chrome. There you go. You good? Hell yeah. And I'm about to not be so good potentially because I've got a roll for a bean. Let's do it. Bean machine, oh bean machine, please bestow me a... Fuck, why did I say bean machine? Bestow upon me a bean... I can't, fuck it, just give me a bean. I'm not doing the bit. I'm too jaded. Give me a bean. Alright, okay. Thank you, oh mighty bean machine. Oh god, is this what I think it is? Okay, it's dirty dishwasher... yeah, it's dirty dishwater or birthday cake. So this is going to be lovely either way. Down the hatch. I think it's meant to be birthday cake, but it tastes really cursed. It tastes like shortbread. Like, it's meant to be birthday cake, but it tastes like shortbread. They haven't quite got this one down to a T, but it's not terrible. Even the good ones are bad in this pack, I swear. Yeah, kinda. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Alright. Bean machine is angry. It do be angry. That's okay. It gave us a decent bean. A decent bean. But anyway, Portal 1 has been picked on the short game wheel. I haven't put another game on the wheel just yet. For what will replace it. I think I will have like a little bit of time to think about that, but yeah, Portal has been selected, so we'll be playing that on Monday. I guess it's like a mini like speed catch up for the stream I did yesterday. Monday is going to be designated to short game wheel games. So anything that's like under 10 hours will be played on a Monday, and you can vote for on the short game wheel. Tuesday is going to be designated to Baldur's Gate 3, where we're going to be playing as Ricky Ricochet. Wednesday will be the main wheel game, but we're not going to be starting the main wheel till February, because we're going to wait for and see if Persona 3 Reload... we're going to wait for Persona 3 Reload to come out before I spin the wheel, because Persona 3 has so many votes that on the off chance it gets picked, I want the remake to actually be out. As that is the only game on there that hasn't actually come out yet. And then Thursday is basically a fuck it day. It's like whatever the hell I feel like, we're doing whatever. And that is a short summary of what I basically talked about yesterday. If you want to suggest any short games though, whack them in the Discord. And there are some like new text channels designated to each sort of day of the week. So whack them in whichever one's relevant. If you want to talk about Baldur's Gate 3, or you want to talk about whatever the main game is on the wheel, or whatever. That is all up and all tickety-boo. And alright. Let's get into it. Is the music a bit louder than it previously was? It's like way louder for me. I'm gonna bump that down. Bump down the music volume. It's a bit much. Maybe it's reset my stuff, actually. I hadn't even thought of that. It might have reset everything. Anyway, I hope everyone's had a good start to 2022. 2022, fucking hell, Dave. 2024 so far.
An old door, worn by elements.
Okay, we can't do
guards
that.
the depot.
Can't do that. I've got 2022 on the brain because I've been sorting through so many old VODs from 2022 at the moment. Like, for anyone who doesn't know, all of Sonic Adventure is currently being uploaded finally to the VOD channel. And I've put all of the Kingdom Hearts stuff up as well. So next we'll probably be doing Jedi Fallen Order. And yeah, I'm just working through them gradually. But it just means I've got the year 2022 like firmly imprinted on my mind. It's like, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Let's have a look at our journal. Gary. Okay, where's Gary gone? I don't think we know where Gary is, so... we don't want to do the speed one. Maybe we can't do that one yet. I feel like there's a reason we couldn't do that. We need to confront Kuno, which is going to be a bit yikes. Bullet tracers, okay. Okay. This is a genuine question for anybody who knows. What films are actually coming out this year? Is that bad to ask? I legit have like... I have no thoughts of like anything that's coming out this year movie-wise. I think I've asked this already, so apologize. I'm genuinely very sorry if I have. But like, I don't think I'm excited for anything that's coming. Like... I literally cannot think, at least off the top of my head, I can't think of a single thing where I'm like, you know what? I need this in my life right now. Oh shit, Deadpool 3? Okay. Okay, also I need to admit, I read the the first thing as Dune Part 2, and then I assumed like the the subtitle was Mean Girls. I don't know why. I know they're two completely different things, but I thought that was like the full title of Dune 2 or Dune Part 2. Let's go. The Mean Girls spin-off of Dune. I cannot wait. Deadpool 3 I'm looking forward to. It's got Hugh Jackman in it as Wolverine. At least I think he's coming back as Wolverine. It'd be weird if he wasn't, considering he's been in like all of the promo for it. Mean Girls of Dune? Yeah. That could happen. Like, Zendaya could just like start slagging off Florence Pugh. Isn't Florence Pugh meant to be in the next Dune? Oh, didn't we? Wait, did we break into here in the end? I think we did. Isn't this something we did? I think I did it, and then I know we didn't.
Doors, more than twice your...
No, we broke our... Fuck, I remember now. We broke our... what's it called? The thing. Oh, Gordon Freeman. It's bad that I remember Gordon Freeman and not the actual name of the thing. The thing... Crowbar, that's it. I was about to say the thing everyone has in Gmod by default. I'm really corrupted by games. Games have, like, ruined me, I swear. But yeah. Yeah, no, fair. Fair. There's some cool things coming out then. There's some cool things. I will say regarding Marvel, like, I know that Deadpool 3 is loosely Marvel. Like, I know it's officially a Marvel comic, but loosely MCU, I suppose I should say. There's not really a lot that's Marvel that I'm, like, excited for. I don't even know if there is much coming out this year, film-wise. I keep forgetting. I think I've had this conversation with Joel and Ali about 4 times, and every time I'm so underwhelmed by what's coming out, I keep forgetting it. I don't know, it could be good. Right, let's actually find something to do. Let's go talk to Kuno. It's been a bit. I feel like this is going to be the get back stream of just trying to figure out what the fuck we're meant to be doing. Finding our feet. Also, off stream at the moment, one of my, like, a game that I always find myself going back to is Darkest Dungeon. Like, my god, I went back to it the other day, and I'm now, like, deeply, deeply reinvested in Darkest Dungeon. I'm like, oh, this game, if anyone hasn't played it and really likes turn-based, like, dungeon crawling RPGs in sort of like a, like, eldritch horror, Lovecraftian kind of setting, it's such a vibe. Like, it's, oh my god, it is such a good game. I still haven't played 2. Still haven't played 2, but the first one, magnifique.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Okay, I talked to Maniona about the armor, sir.
So?
What do we say here? Should we be blunt with Kuno? I don't know.
Yeah, so? Kuno did sick the pigs on him. Kuno's a man of his word.
Kuno sent your fat ass running around like jello!
Look, pig. Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and Kuno should move on.
Good idea.
Yeah, let's just move on. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, that's what Kuno said.
I'm not gonna
Don't
dwell.
be saying what Kuno said back to Kuno. Get the fuck out of here, Patterson Kuno. After this shit, you better have something real interesting to say if you want to stay in Kuno's face.
Yeah, that we gotta stay interesting, otherwise
Yeah,
Kuno's just
real
gonna.
interesting.
Shit, I don't know if I want to talk about the drug situation.
Kuno does.
I don't know what I say on that one. That's difficult. British, welcome in. Dave will be standing in a meeting. Hi, room. My name is Dave. And it's been 3 hours since my last Darkest Dungeon game. Literally, it's gonna be like me having to confess and be like, oh, so you gotta understand, just the runs keep. It's a game that keeps dragging me in, and each run is so entertaining. And I know that I keep accidentally getting them killed, but I can't help it. I just need to keep leveling them up, but then I let them die, and then the endless cycle continues. And woe is me. Woe is me. Okay. We can level up some stuff as well. Oh, we have 2 available, okay. I guess we could play the age-old game of what do I actually need to interact with that I can't. Where is the hanged? Right, is he still in the thing? I thought Forensics took him off, didn't they? Am I wrong in thinking that? I assumed that they'd all dealt with him, but maybe that was not the case at all.
The bear's eyes are still glowing red.
Alright. Undermine does that to you, and you get in, it sounds like you get into that loop, right? Yeah, the 2 in the morning loop, and he keeps saying 1 more turn. Yeah, Civ is the exact same as well. Civ, or any iteration of Civilization. Just 1 more turn might as well be the hidden slogan within that game. It's not gonna end. Oh no. The realization of it's not gonna end. That's when you know that the commitment's gone too far. Did we not? I don't know if I want to give this to him or not though. Let's ask him about Ruby. I feel like that's going to be a good, like, starting point. Still need to know where Ruby's headed off to, I guess that's like the biggie. And we spoke to Joyce last time, I seem to remember. That was the thing that we did. Yeah, we need to find Gary. I speak to you about Ruby, hello?
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down.
Oh, yikes, okay, we're not doing that. I keep forgetting that as an honestly keep forgetting that as an option that's available. It's a little bit scary. Did we have anything else with Joyce that we needed to talk
Pull
about?
back. Good. What can I help you with? Not an umbrella, I hope. I don't need one myself, you see.
I could use a coat like that. The rain is freezing.
Sadly, I need this one myself. It's hydrophobic, repels water, almost magically. The company makes them for offshore platform personnel. Very sturdy. What I can do for you is answer some questions. Nothing like talking to pass a rainy day.
Okay. What do we all want to do? I'm not sure what I want to do. As I'm not one of these, I feel like we just should have another one of these going. Did one of the one of these require us to have like HE coordination? I don't know what that means. HE coordination, is that one of these skills I can get? Maybe not, okay. Wompty Dumpty Dom Center. Date of birth generator. That feels like a relatively useful one. Let's do that, why not? Why not? And then we've also got another skill point that I guess I can use to reset something else, but let's ignore that one for now then. Maybe I should just try and like knick-knack stand. You got to Raymond Salazar on RE4. It's brutal on hardcore mode. Oh my god, that honestly I found that fight kind of hard. I think I got through it with like honestly through sheer chance for the most part, in my opinion. I can't remember who was there. I think Joel might have been there at the time, but that fight was like legit a ball ache. It was not good. It was not good. But I don't even want to think that was what that was like on hardcore mode. There are some games where I'm thinking, how do people play these things on like the hardest difficulty? And as embarrassing as what I'm about to say is to say, the final fight in Kingdom Hearts is fucking bullshit. Looking back on it, that's something I'd never want to play on anything higher than like normal. Like, and again, this is embarrassing for me to say, I spent more time trying to beat that boss than I did some of the like Dark Souls 3 bosses, if not like most of them. And this is the same game where like Mickey Mouse goes around hitting people with a key. It's like, it's weird. Where is that? Is it in here, maybe? Maybe it's not in the wallet. Maybe it's in actual shop.
A colourful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
A small cabinet on the wall is...
It's none of these then. Never mind. Next. Maybe it is in the whirling. You know what, I'm gonna assume it's in the whirling. We're gonna go there. I keep forgetting how good our Harry Dubois looks though. He looks like a proper like proper detective boy. I do feel like with Dark Souls you can get a good cheese strat going. How was your new year? You've been working since Monday, damn. Fair. Well, hopefully you've been able to like chill out in the mix of things. I know that going back to work, especially around the new year, is always a bit hectic, but hopefully it's been a relatively chill one. My New Year was nice, yeah, it was really good. On New Year's Eve, I ended up watching Chicken Run, the new one, Dawn of the Nugget. I definitely like the original more. I'm a stickler for the originals in some cases, but this was still very fun and very cute, and I honestly recommend it. If you like the original, it's still very good. So yeah, I watched that. And yeah, it was really nice actually. We had a really good time. So it was good, and I'm just really hyped to be getting into 2024 and kickstarting January with a whole bunch of plans and a whole bunch of ideas for what I want to be doing. It's been good. It's been good. Sir?
Boy, am I ever so grateful to you, officer.
Oh, it's Gary.
But I'm not the only one who wants to thank you.
What do you do, Gary?
It's great to see you again, officer.
Officer.
My wife can't wait to think
My
you've gone.
wife.
Talk to her.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you.
It's hectic on Tuesday. You did over 100 emails, damn. Well, Godspeed, that sounds like a heckin' Herculean effort, it's a fair play. I did see that familiar face in Chicken Run 2. Yeah, there's a I won't say who, but there's a little cameo from a certain bub. And I'll leave it at that. Just doing my job, ma'am.
Here, I want to give you a small token of my gratitude. It's a tie. Mexican origin. The pin is an antique. Quite special.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand. It's in the shape of an avian skull with 8 eyes.
You never told me you've seen the Phasmid.
Oh, you don't want to hear about some old woman's ramblings.
Ramblings? Nonsense. Your description of the Phasmid is the most precise I've ever heard.
But, darling, I didn't even get the size of it right.
You were a child, my dear. Really. It's extraordinary what you were able to describe. Now go on. Tell our friend about it. He's proven his interest in the field.
Reflexively, the lieutenant read his familiar notebook.
Well, it was summer. I was building a racing track out of sand on the beach near a tall stand of reeds. Quite a tall one. Many times my height, I remember. When, all of a sudden...
Wait, where was this and how old were you?
I'm getting ahead of myself. I was 5.5 in Betancourt in the suburbs. My grandmother had a summer home there.
She'd just started forming memories. Real memories. Not the billowy haze of infanthood.
What happened?
The strangest moment of my life. I looked up and one of the reeds moved. Not like a plant, but like a living thing. It stood up and looked at me. Its body unfolded like some antique toy. I've never seen anything like it. I didn't know this can happen, so I reached my arm and touched the thing. It felt just like a stalk of reed, but it moved, swaying, towering above me. After a while, 20 seconds, a minute maybe, it left, went into the reeds.
Did you follow it?
I tried, but I was only a child. There was mud and high water. I couldn't see it anymore. I was just standing there knee-deep in mud, looking around me.
I see, okay.
Where did you go? Don't go.
Then what?
I ran back home to my grandmother and asked her if reeds could walk, and told her they were looking at me. Of course, she just laughed at me, but I knew what I'd seen. For years, it was a story I told at parties when I wanted to impress boys. That sort of thing. Of course, most people just took it as a strange, amusing anecdote. So did I, honestly. But then I met Morel.
We were on a date. Can you imagine? She tells me a story, and it's the most detailed report of the Insulindian Phasmid I've ever heard. The sounds. She told me it hissed.
Insulindian Phasmid, mate. My
So
favourite thing to
that's
do.
how they met.
I need to stop.
This is beyond significant for them.
Yeah.
It did, yes. Like reeds in a gust of wind.
The way it moved, the colour, how some of its limbs were white, like marble. It matched perfectly with what I know from other accounts. It was amazing. If it weren't for Lena, I might have given up hope years ago. It's no exaggeration to say that she restored my faith in my profession.
You were on a date?
Our first, yes.
The glance is tender, yes, but tempered by something else. A thought she can't express, even to him. Interesting.
Its limbs were white?
Not all of them.
Or are
There
white?
is some white coloration reported, along with beige, where the camouflage ends.
How big was it?
It's hard to say how big things are when you're quite small yourself. To me, it seemed to be taller than I was then, but that's probably not the case.
Maybe you imagined it, Lena.
How could she? Who imagines this? She didn't know about the Phasmid. This is the main thing here, what makes it a confirmed sighting. She had no previous knowledge of the insect.
So she couldn't have made it up, or imagined it.
That's true, yes. I'm almost certain neither my mother nor my grandmother knew of it. It was only when I started telling my story as a teenager that boys would tell me, Lena, you trying to tell us you saw the Insul Indian phasmid out there in those reeds? Get out of here. They just give me a cider and ruffle my hair and tell me to stop dreaming. But I saw it.
Kim, what do you think of this?
I thought it was a wonderful story, man.
But I don't believe it. A child left unattended on a warm day. Children make up stories and then end up believing them.
Very true. Thank you for sharing this with me.
You're welcome, sweetie. I do appreciate the chance to relive it whenever I get one. It was just such an impossibly sunshiny day. So warm.
And she could get up and walk right into the reeds on her own, into the mud, anywhere.
Right, that's all for now, man. Right, we got a new tie. Well, damn, we got some new, like, clothes and everything. Inland Empire. This gives us an Inland Empire and... Okay. Right, at least we have some other, like... We have a lot of clothing now, don't we? Yeah, I don't think we have a lot of things for Volition either, so that's actually kind of a good one to get, right? Yeah. Okay. Seems chill. Seems pretty chill, mate. Actually, we need to talk to Gary if he's still there. Gary! Anything more to say from you, sir?
Yes?
Oh no, not you. Meant him.
Ha ha! Nothing like the gratitude of a good woman. Now then, what can I do for you?
He tries to play it cool, remain professorial, but inside, this man is itching for some news on those traps.
So, I checked all the traps.
Good. Okay. And?
And one of them was empty.
Completely empty?
That's right, so they put down a bunch of crickets and things like that, if I remember correctly, or it was like, just casually knocking things over on my desk. Yeah, they put like a bunch of like bugs down, and one of them was like completely empty, and there were none left in there, right? If I remember correctly, so interesting. Yes, there was nothing in the trap. No locusts, no phasmid.
No locusts? No phasmid either?
That's not ideal, but...
It just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought.
She's engaging in a well-known self-deception called motivated reasoning. You should correct them.
Of course, more clever.
You're dealing with a subject near and dear to their hearts. It might behove you to tread lightly.
Listen, Kim is like fully over this though. He just does not want to be here anyways. Like, for fuck's sake, why do we keep dealing with phasmids?
Yes, the Phantasmadeia picked off the locusts and escaped. This is good news, though we'll have to reconsider the design of the traps, make them more secure.
Another trip to the reeds.
Are you sure you've exhausted all of the alternative explanations?
Of course we have.
Wait, Morel. He may have a point. We have an obligation to rule out other hypotheses.
You're right, dear. It's a fair point. But what other explanation could there be? Pardon me. This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now. and brought some great news too. My gratitude and the gratitude of the Société Cryptozoologique de Ravachol is yours.
Heartfelt gratitude. But does it feel like closure? What really happened? Some kind of foul play might be afoot. Theft?
Thank you, it's an honor. We should probably return to our main investigation here. This has been refreshing, but...
Helping cryptozoologists isn't really a priority for our organization, is it? The lieutenant looks out the window, impatiently.
Let's try and make an alternative theory, why not? Fuck it.
Consider the way the empty trap was disturbed, as though shaken. Most likely the hands of a young person, hands small enough to fit inside the trap, too. You should ask the red-headed boy, Kuno.
Ah, true. Alright, we'll go back to Kuno in a sec. I think a little hooligan called Kuno may have stolen the locusts.
A little hooligan? But what would a child want with bags?
Oh, my dear Morel. You've been an old man for too long. Kids love to torment insects almost as much as they love to torment old folks.
I'll talk to the little gremlin and see if anything comes up. Wow.
Delinquents. My favorite.
Oh, you've been such a dear to us. Please, let us know whatever you turn up. I have a feeling we're getting so close.
Well, I see you've got all the help you need. I'll see you tonight at my place. Let's play suzerainty, but no more field trips for me.
This is a slippery one. He may respect the law, but mostly wants to pass under the radar. You won't get a chance to talk after you walk out of here. He hasn't been particularly forthcoming before. He may well still be hiding something. After he's left, it's too late.
Really, Gary? We're getting somewhere here. I'd love to play suzerainty, but...
Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. It was some kids. I know the little mutants around here. Leave anything out in the open and they'll steal it, even if it's bugs. Morel, it's been fun, really, but I need a bath and I have deliveries to handle. When this tea is done, I gotta run.
No need to apologise, Geary. You've been more than helpful. We'll have to take a rain check on that game of suzerainty today, though. We're gonna follow this through.
Alright, let's go talk to Gary then.
Very generous of you to help us out, officer. I'm sure glad to be back from that little excursion. I mean, officers.
Composure. Alright. What gives us some composure? Alright. Any of these give composure? Okay, pretty happy with that. +2 to composure now.
Hear that? Magnesium. That's what you're lacking. The lack of magnesium has you slouched. Yes, and it's critical. Look at yourself. You're practically devolving into a fish due to the lack of magnesium in your bloodstream.
Wow, okay. So I need to mag it up?
You need to get so magged up. You've probably had 2 heart attacks and a minor stroke already, and the only prescription is insane amounts of magnesium.
You're saying I need to become a magnesium-based life form?
Yes, if you want to live, you need to evolve. You need to transcend the carbon barrier. Go to the apothecary and buy insane amounts of magnesium. It will reverse the damage to your circulatory system.
Always a pleasure to see an officer of the law. I mean, officers.
Alright, 83%.
Okay,
Fuck
he keeps
off.
shifting uncomfortably, but you can't make head or tail of this sound.
Alright, I don't even care. If it's the, it said that this might be the only time we get to see Geary. So I'm gonna... Actually, Fuck, okay. That's so annoying. Alright, what are the other things that we desperately need? What are the rest of it? Honestly, a bunch of them are composure by the looks of it, so... Part of me isn't too mad about having to re-roll that. Yeah, there are a few others that are composure. Some of them are physical instrument. Fuck it, we'll do that. Right. Okay.
Always a
Right,
pleasure.
Gary.
I mean, officer.
Gary, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna be fucking furious.
Okay,
Oh my
he
god.
keeps shifting uncomfortably, but you can't make head or tail of this sound.
Gary, please.
And honestly, it's rude to stare.
Right, I
So
don't even
stop.
care. I don't even care. I haven't had to do this once yet. I don't think. I'm saves coming. We will get this, Gary. No. Oh no. Gary, how could you? God damn it, Gary. Gary has forsaken me. Actually can't believe it. Alright, let's yeah, just roll through the list then. It must be in the whirling. Gary the zoologist. Is he back over there? Okay. Oh, is it going to be something that's like up here?
You clearly see foot.
Jackpot. These, unlike every...
This is the inside of the barred door you've seen before.
So what's on the other side?
Unless we've veered off into a folded M dimension, I'm expecting to step out on the roof. We could ask Class about this route. See how she reacts.
Folded M dimension, a reference to the popular science fiction series In System. Look who's in a good mood suddenly and reads science fiction. Yes, it is quite likely that we will re-emerge on the M plane. Brace for psychokinetic impact.
Alright. I also need to remember to change back into our gear. I think that's everything. Alright. Voila.
Officer, it's a fine day for questions.
Alright. And then, Okay, we can't do that one easily. That's good to know.
Officer,
The other one,
it's a
drama.
fine day.
Oh, we can probably get drama, actually. I reckon we can pass on that. That usually does it. What else? Drama. Oh my god, this look. Oh my god, Wait, was it plus 1? We could do that for...
You finally made it, haven't you? People point fingers at you and whisper to each other when you pass by, wondering to themselves, where did that man get such a cool jacket?
For fuck's
Did he
sake,
receive
not the
it upon
jacket thing.
graduating the École Normale Supérieure de Badasserie? Is he dangerous?
Damn right I'm dangerous.
You are very dangerous, my friend. Dangerous and cool. In fact, no one dares to say a single thing about the jacket. But believe me, they are all very impressed.
Excellent. I'm very glad to hear.
Officer, it's a fine day for questions.
83%, alright.
We are still
Wow, we are
wide awake
rolling
and
so
staring into an
badly
archipelago
today.
Of truths. Gosh, be careful. It looks like this one's not waking up. You'll have to do it without pushing her further. At least.
Craziness. Absolute craziness. My, rolls have been so bad today. Okay, we need to go talk to Kuno. Is that everything back to how it was? I think it is. Alright. Perfect. Okay, well we have a way of getting up and down there. Are we stuck on something? I also love it when when Kim starts filling something out on their notebook and they're just it just floats in front of them. It happens every single time. I don't know if that animation's just bugged for me or something. I don't know if that's a known thing. But yeah.
Yes? What is it?
Did you hear that? Did you hear me sing? Did you like it?
That was pretty good, Harry. Wasn't it, Jean?
That was. Yeah, that was absolute shit, if you want my opinion.
Shit.
Drunken shit. Haven't wanted anything to end this badly since I had cluster headaches. Horrible. Truly horrible. I beg of you, don't ever subject anyone to this torture again. I mean, seriously, you need to...
Jean, it's not right. Don't make it worse, and I really liked it.
She actually did.
There you go. You actually did.
Hi again, gendarme. Bye-bye, gendarme.
Wait, was it a composure check? Sorry, I'm late.
Hi again, gendarme.
It is composure, okay.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Bye-bye, gendarme. Okay, composure. Time to whack back on all of the composure components. We take off the gloves. Why did we do that? Composure. Anything else that gives us composure? Alright.
Hi again, gendarme.
Right.
It's the sports. He's a sports.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Oh, we tried. God, we're not having any luck with rolls today. To be fair, that one, I'm not as surprised that that's the way it went, but still. The other ones are just annoying. Like, they were high and they didn't work. Alright, let's go talk to Kuno about if he did anything with the locust pig. Love picking them up, I do. Kuno doesn't fucking
Fuck, does
care.
Kuno care?
You wouldn't happen to know anything about any missing locusts?
No, Kuno doesn't give a fuck about bugs.
So he knows locusts are bugs.
Oh my god, I told you that shit is lame!
Shut up, see.
Now they're gonna take you to lame prison!
She sounds like she's about to cry, out of disappointment at Kuno's newfound lameness.
What's this about?
Deny everything, Kuno. You need to lawyer up.
Kuno's not gonna say anything without his lawyer present.
There's definitely something going on here. Remember his pig's head shack? You should check it out.
Kuno doesn't...
Alright. Okay, you shack, Kuno, bye. It's
All
crawling with
around
locusts
you,
in here.
the hisses and
Horrible.
chirps of locusts fill the musky air. The earthen floor of the shack has been shaped into mounds of mud, dotted with little holes for windows. Like skyscrapers, spires of dirt and sand rising. Accommodations for their insectoid inhabitants.
Well, detective, it appears you've solved the case. Of the locusts. For the missing locust case, which is a sub-case of the imaginary insect case. So at least that's going well.
Yes, precisely what I was thinking.
Yes. I feel we are nearing a real breakthrough.
Kuno doesn't fucking care. Exactly, KY. Exactly. You think it's nearby?
If anything, the presence of the locust points to the opposite. The phasmid did not take the bait from the traps. It was Kuno. The phasmid doesn't exist. But what do I know?
Use your powers of deduction. You knew the magic bug was nowhere near here. The phasmid is impairing your judgment.
We should talk to Kuno about this. Get him to stop.
I'll let you handle the Kuno side of things. You are doing just fine.
Thank you, Kim. That scurrying sound also is giving me slight anxiety, but that's fine.
Fuck, does Kuno care?
I know you took the locusts from the traps that cryptozoologists set up.
Yeah. Kuno took the bugs. So what?
Sure.
So it wasn't the phasmid. A wave of disappointment washes over you.
You say you don't give a fuck about bugs, and then you go and build a whole bug town.
It's not Bugtown. It's the city of locusts. Locusts aren't just bug shit. They come out of the sky like a fucking shadow. Shit descends.
Stop!
You stop. It's like they're fucking night. Locust City, Night City, City of Rage.
Night City, everyone. We're back in Night City.
There's a tug of war over the name of his fantastical city. It's almost too big for his imagination. The girl forces herself to watch again, the corners of her eyes twitching from discomfort.
City of Rage sounds like a cool place.
Kuno, the pig wants to help you. Oh, that's how lame it is. Please just don't say you're...
Uh-oh.
An artist? Maybe I am an artist. You hear that, everyone? I'm a fucking artist now.
Did he just say I? Kuno usually calls Kuno, Kuno.
Hold on, did I hear you right? You said I.
Kuno may made Kuno. Kuno says whatever the fuck he wants. There are no rules here, pig. I fucking say I when I wanna, and Kuno when I wanna. Kuno's free. Kuno's free to fucking die, bitch.
This is what he sometimes does when things get tense.
That's great, Kuno. It's cool to make art.
Oh my god, Kuno! He's gonna make you totally lame in like 3 seconds. Don't let him, Kuno.
Yo, fuck you, see? Kuno can be what Kuno
Wow.
wants to be. Kuno's his own man. Kuno's free. Kuno made himself into Kuno. Kuno can make himself into anything. Kuno can make himself into a pig if he wants. Kuno can make himself into a... Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno. You'll have to take me away.
And why
In
is
it,
that?
You hear snow melting, dripping from the eaves. Someone closing a window. So that's what this is about.
Me and Kuno have discussed this. I promise I wouldn't do that.
I don't believe you.
For once, the boy is lost for words. He turns completely red now, with splotches of white beginning to appear across his face. Use this momentary confusion to take control of the situation.
Or
You got him. Now convince him to leave the cryptozoologist's traps alone.
I need you to stop taking the locusts from the traps. The cryptozoologists are trying to find something very important. Those locusts are bait. Maybe you should ask what's going to happen to the locusts.
Kuno's gonna let the fucking locusts die.
Wow, okay. Sure, let's say what we need to say.
I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway. Shit is all lame now. C was right.
The girl's face appears again, above the fence, just long enough to make eye contact with Kuno.
I have to ask, what does the City of Locusts mean?
It don't mean anything. It's shit. Kuno just likes to focus. Kuno likes to concentrate on shit. Build shit when he's zipping hard. Fuck. Pig, you really shouldn't have fucked with Kuno City. Now it's all fucking lame.
Okay, now that that's settled, I better be
The
off.
fuck are they trying to catch anyway? With the traps?
I think I'd tell them it's a phasmid, why not?
He recognizes the name.
Wait, you know what an Insulindian phasmid is?
Bitches think Kuno doesn't know shit. The fuck out of here. Kuno's tired of this shit.
There's silence between
I
the two
fucking love
children.
him.
They're not saying anything to each other, nor looking in each other's direction.
Wow.
Why does art inspire you so much?
It does, yes. But what is art?
Excellent question. Art is a diverse range of visual, literary, auditory, and performative creativity. It's an expression of imagination and technical skill. Additionally, it's history, criticism, and pure enjoyment. In short, art is the highest form of human communication, representation, narrative, emotion, and agency intertwined.
Would I fit into the art world? I mean...
Have you looked in the mirror lately? You have the exact features of a savage art critic, with that beard and those clothes. Disheveled and prophetic. Perhaps you should try to critique architecture too.
I guess I have been feeling critical lately.
Yes, you seek substance. No vapid representations and reproductions of social mores as made manifest in stuffy biennials. We're talking real, living art here. Become the art cop. Half art critic, half cop.
Wait, but don't I have to be 100% cop to get that to get the case finished?
Quit being so indecisive. What are you going for here? Some kind of indecisive and camp aesthetic now? Strike a bold shape here. Go art or go home.
Okay. If 50% art critic is what's needed to free me from rote repetition, so be it.
Exactly.
Why not?
It's not only your duty to only catch the criminals off the street, you must also apprehend criminals of the printing press and the gallery, the trite and derivative artists and writers of the world. Go ahead and provide savage criticisms, art cop. The world is yours to rip to pieces and reassemble.
Alright. Okay, so we just have to go back to them and tell them we've spoken to Kuno. Kuno doesn't fucking care. I interact with this any more than I have.
The tracks are as they have ever been. A bit more worn, perhaps. Fortunately, the street sweeper still...
No wonder the cafeteria manager seemed frustrated when he was giving us directions to the yard. Well, you did provide us with a very convenient...
Okay, that's dealt with.
Hello, officer. I think I almost have it. A new trap design, that is. I know you're skeptical, but I have a good feeling about this.
I had a chat with this kid, Kuno. He promised to stop stealing the locusts.
So it was just a child.
Thank you for telling us, sweetie. This is good news, right? It means we can try again.
She acts chipper, but something's changed in her tone. A hidden worry. Something is secretly gnawing at her confidence. It's not this Kuno kid or the missing locusts. It's something else.
Yeah, you're right. We just need to restock the empty trap. Then we'll need to inspect the traps one more time. And then maybe we can.
He has a 38-degree fever. His resilience has given way.
Darling, I told you to take it easy. You're getting sick. Maybe it's time to go home.
You're right, you're right. We can come back next season, when it's warmer.
Damn it, maybe I can still restock the traps for you. I feel like we, purely despite Kim, we'd literally just be like, we've come too far to quit. We're going to restock the traps. Let's do this.
We are getting really carried away with this, aren't we? Fine. It's better than having these people get pneumonia on the coast. But after this...
He wants to see this tale through as much as you.
Okay, he
Otherwise,
actually wants
he'd
to.
have stopped this already.
Fair,
but
I respect
you cannot let it drag out after this.
Okay, fair.
Really? It's too much, officer.
What Morel means is we're grateful for your help.
Here's a fresh fractured locust. They should slide right down the funnel.
Don't like that.
Thank you again. We will definitely mention you, should this lead to a discovery.
This would show them all. We need to get you on that list of discoverers. No question about that.
I need to turn down my environment volume. A weather volume can go right down as well. Yeah, perfect. Which one was it? Was it one that was like... It was the one that was like up... up all the way on its own, right? If I remember correctly. Let's go do that now, otherwise I will forget to do it. Trying to think, who else do I need to talk to about Ruby? Maybe the three lads might know something actually. Maybe we'll go talk to them quickly en route, otherwise I'll keep forgetting to chat with them.
Tequila Sunset.
Have you seen a red-haired woman named Ruby around here lately?
Can't really remember seeing any women after losing my keys.
He really has no idea who this Ruby is, sire.
I found your jacket.
Ah, tequila. I knew you'd come through. That's fucking great, man.
I found a little more than I bargained for.
What's that supposed to mean?
There was a dead body nearby.
What's that got to do with my jacket?
It's a pretty freaky coincidence.
What do I care about some local stiff? You gonna give me the jacket or no?
Fine, take the stupid thing.
Let me see. What? This isn't my jacket. My jacket was beautiful. This is fucking filthy. What am I supposed to do with this?
What do you expect? You left it outside for a week.
I'm not taking a disgusting pile of hobo rags.
Wow.
I may be in an irrecoverably decaying orbit, but I've still got standards. Either bring it back the way it was before, or find a dumpster to burn it in.
You know, despite the guano, it looks like the jacket itself is stain resistant. It may just need a good scrubbing.
Alright, noted. Did the wash it? Wow. What a quest. Anyone else got any news about Ruby?
The legend returns. You know the dance. Smokable smokes. Pissable pilsner. Drink it. Then convert.
I'm good.
Don't call. Don't call her.
There's...
Alright, we'll leave it. Leave that poor lad alone. This poor boy. Right, what's up here then? What's up here, Gary? I think this is where one of them was, right? Hey, is it this one? I hope it was this one. Otherwise I've run all the way back up here for nothing.
The reeds dance slowly around the empty trap. The trap's netting trembles. No insect sounds or movement anywhere.
Right.
The locusts, dazed from being transported, slowly begin to acclimate to their new surroundings. They're not really going to get the chance to get comfortable here.
Good. Now that's done. When can we get to our impending apocalypse of a murder investigation? Don't answer that. It was a rhetorical question.
He doesn't want to, but if there is one more cryptozoological runaround, he must force the investigation back on track. This better be it.
Alright. Alright, should we go back to them? Or we just do some more quests. Let's do some other quests. Fisherfolk, maybe their leader knows something. Who was their leader? Was it the lady that gave us the house, like the little shed? We couldn't get in there, could we? I don't think so.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Have you seen a red-haired woman named Ruby around the coast?
Nay, I haven't seen anyone lately.
Okay, but do you know who I'm talking about?
This is my little cinder block town. I know what goes on around here.
She's being evasive. She knows something.
There was a murder in Martinez. She might be a suspect. We would appreciate your help.
Would you now? I know how this world works, and it doesn't work when people tell on each other.
You know something? We're here to help.
Aye, that you are, Dark Omen. Help yourselves and your organization. Help the storm clouds gather on the horizon.
Okay, but we'll be back later if we find anything suspicious.
I'm not going anywhere. Perhaps there's something else the village can do for you, huh? Though we don't have much here. Just garbage and a skiff or two.
I found this jacket, but it's filthy. Could you wash it for me?
I can wash it for you, but it's going to take about a half an hour. Think you can stay put for that long?
Hell yeah. No, we must run around ceaselessly.
Hell yeah.
It would be torture to stay put.
I could use a breather. It's been another track and field day.
Yeah, we'll wait.
Well, hand it over then, and I'll see what I can do. Must say, I'm proud of this one. It's pretty nice underneath all that filth. I hope you take better care of it than its last owner.
Have a look. Oh yeah, look at this. We've got pretty much the whole flanning kit? Question mark. We're kinda there. Kinda. Yeah, I don't think we have the whole thing actually, but we have a good chunk of it. Good chunk of the kit. Alright, let's go give it to Doom Spiral. Actually, do the kids know anything?
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Kids, have you seen any bad people around?
What bad people?
I don't think questioning 4-year-olds without their parents present is going to crack the case.
Then we're definitely doing it. This one doesn't say anything, kicking the concrete with his worn-out sneaker.
Lily's our mum.
I already said that.
The stone kicker laughs suddenly. His head is too large for his shoulders. The other one laughs as well. Maybe there's some kind of reason why they're laughing. An interesting reason, somehow tied to the case.
What are you laughing about?
The boy stops laughing and looks at his toes. Oh, okay. So now he's shy. Now he's not talking, just wobbling around like he's afraid of something. You will never get an answer. That's how it is with these little idiots.
Is little Lily your sister?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
That's it?
It doesn't look like he knows what that means.
Children are stupid. Honestly, I don't think I know what that means. Laconic? Is that how you say that? Laconic? I guess I'm stupid too. I'm not going to tell them they're stupid though.
Tequila sunset. My jacket?
Yeah. The one you had me clean the seagull shit off.
A look of consternation crosses the man's face. He looks at you, then at his bottle, then back at you.
What the fuck are you talking about, Tequila?
So you're saying this isn't your jacket?
Baum? That's medium concept stuff, not my style at all. I can't believe I'm saying this, but maybe you should lay off the booze. It's fucking with your head.
This fucking guy.
It becomes abundantly clear to you how this man managed to lose his keys, business, friends, and girlfriend.
Yeah.
I'm calling it. It's neurological.
Maybe. Alright, you're lost. I'm keeping the jacket for myself.
That shit is so medium concept, I wouldn't touch it with a stick. But yeah, okay. I'm sure it looks great on you.
It's an okay jacket, if you're into that look. Okay, let's step aside for a second. I have something I want to talk about. I've been meaning to have a little chat with you about your sense of style.
My style? What about it?
It's, well, a little eclectic, don't you think? How would you even describe what you're wearing?
I call it, I don't know. Wanna be Dick Tracy? I honestly have no idea.
Eclectic is for pop music with indigenous percussion. You're a sartorial maverick.
Superstar casual.
Well, I can't say it doesn't fit you. Still, you might try branching out a little. You know the expression, the clothes make the man. The right outfit in the right situation can make all the difference in the world.
Okay, you're a sharp-dressed man. We could be style buddies.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, detective.
A warm smile.
Anyway, we should probably get back to the case. Let's go.
Alright, let's do it. Right, Geary's over here. Okay, we're gonna try and find him. He's somewhere this way. I honestly have no, like, absolute idea. Here he is. Oh, wow, he's still just there, huh? I honestly don't know where exactly we're going to be able to get to the boy, but Hoping he's just gonna sort of show up at any given minute. Geary.
All the traps are stopped.
Hey, got some more items of clothing. Can we do anything with this now?
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across.
Okay, can't do anything else here for now. Fine. When am I spinning the big wheel? I will be spinning the big wheel in early February, Joel, because a little small indie game called Persona 3 Reload is coming out in early February. And the main reason it's being held off is that the only game on the big wheel that hasn't actually come out yet is the Persona 3 remake. So I basically want to assure that every game that's on there is something that's out and playable. I don't want to then have to wait like a month until Persona 3 gets played if it gets picked. So yeah, and it also gives me time to finish up Disco Elysium. So yeah. That's the deal. I'm really liking Disco. It's really good. It's really good. I think for me, the only ongoing thing I've got is I'm unsure on how long I've got left in the game. Like, I legit have no idea. We'll be going for like 30 something hours at this point. But that's not a bad thing either. Like, I'm very happy just plodding on, doing my thing.
A shaggy looking girl in her late teens early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption in her hand. Hearing you approach, she looks up.
Oh, hello there.
It's cold out here, but she's not wearing a hat. She must be freezing.
Your child, it's freezing. Where's your hat?
Huh?
Maybe she didn't hear you. A little louder.
I said you should have a hat on.
So should you.
Yeah, I do though. I do. Smile. I should and I do.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
It's nice, you should wear one too. You plan on staying outside in this weather?
Yeah, well... Look man, fuck the hat.
What did she just say? That's not how a civilian is supposed to address an officer of the law.
Wow. Is that kind of language really necessary?
I'm sorry I said fuck the hat. I was concentrating on something else. My whole family swears and it rubbed off on me.
That's alright. What's your name?
Estelle.
Her hair is dyed blonde, with dark roots showing. There's a coarseness to her features, some masculinity below that timidness.
And your surname?
Why?
Yeah, well, we're getting like one-word answers for the most part. This is interesting. Joel, thank you so much for the 10 votes for Marvel Spider-Man. Wow. I don't think Spider-Man's had any votes yet, or it might have had 10. Where is Spider-Man? It might have had 10. Hang on. I've got to find it now. There it is. It has a 10. Okay. Right, Marvel Spider-Man is now on 21 votes. Mass Effect is now on also 21 votes. Xenoblade Chronicles is now on 21 votes. Modded Skyrim is now on 21 votes. Holy moly. Is this it? Is this Joel cracking out the he's good for now? Okay. Joel's exuberant wealth. Just, you know, just a little flex. I'm just gonna vote use 40,000 channel points in one go. And save the rest for later. Just, you know, no biggie. Got plenty more. Let's go. I mean, I kind of encourage it, but at the same time, it's up to you, dude. It's up to you. But yeah, I do need to remove Portal from the short game wheel, actually. That has now been picked, so... there you go. It's gone. You can no longer vote for Portal. It's not even an option. But I'll find something to fill its place. Yeah, I honestly don't know what's going to get picked. I feel like it's going to be a meme at this point that Persona won't be picked. I honestly think it's going to be like the biggest goof that it's going to get to like 1 billion votes and it's still not going to get picked. Everything else though, who knows? We'll wait and see. How many votes did Portal have? I think Portal had 22 votes and the highest voted thing on the short wheel was Journey. And that had 31. So it really isn't a popularity contest with like the most popular thing is guaranteed to win. Like if it's like second or third, it has a pretty good chance of still getting it too. But also Portal was only out of like, there are only 20 games on that wheel. As opposed to 100, which is on the big wheel, so like, I don't know. Its odds were like a lot higher. But then again, so were Journeys, so who knows. It's a weird, weird world we live in. I'm from the police. It's for the paperwork.
Okay, it's Burger.
Burger.
A very common name. You have little reason to doubt that's her real name. But she's not all that surprised by this cop show questioning, is she?
Have you seen a red-haired woman around?
No.
Just no?
It's pretty desolate here. I only hear the dogs bark at night and see the shadows move down the coast.
What's that device you have there?
This is a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still.
And the wires?
Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone.
What's a contact microphone?
A contact mic records sounds from inside things, like this ice.
Your mangled brain would like you to know there is a boxer called Contact Mike.
What am I supposed to do with this?
No idea.
Does this have anything to do with Contact Mike? Okay.
Yeah, I record stuff with it.
No, I mean the boxer Contact Mike.
No. This is a contact microphone. It's for recording inside solid objects. Contact mic just beats people up.
Mood, actually. Fair.
That's not fair.
Don't know why it has a mood.
And an understatement.
Why are we we're just starting to fanboy about Contact Mike? Why not? How does that thing work? I feel like we've already asked that, but
The mic? I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structure-borne sound, if you like technobabble.
where did you get the mic from?
Same place I got the recorder from, the Palaceum.
What's the Palaceum?
Oh man, you haven't been to the Palaceum? It's the coolest place in this whole drug-addled shithole. It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on Boogie Street in Jamrock. Musicians live there, like real musicians. I once saw Arno van Eyck.
Ah, of course.
Thinking about it really cheers her up. It's a long way from here, though.
Sounds interesting. Who was this Arno guy?
Oh yeah, guess you wouldn't know Van Eyck. Or really be a Palaceum going kind of person.
Wow, what's that meant to mean?
Hey, didn't Piss and Fuck the World mention Van Eyck too?
Oh, maybe. I get down.
I don't know what that means.
I grind.
I don't know
like
what
this.
that means either.
It means I'm hip beyond my years.
That's cool.
You're right. Time has deserted me.
Sucks, man. Was there something else? About the contact mic, perhaps?
Quickly take some of my copium tablets. There we go. Very good. Contact Mike doesn't just beat people up. Contact Mike is a role model. I feel like they're just like, please just let me get on with my work at this point.
An entire litany spews forth.
Yes, you heard right. You should try to be more like Contact Mike, a successful athlete and an inspirational figure who has overcome social, physical and mental obstacles.
Man, you are one weird cop.
That's me, Mr. Weird Cop. This isn't about me. This is about your lack of respect for one of boxing's greatest, and for yourself.
What is it with you and this Mike guy? Okay, if it floats your boat, I'll be more like Contact Mike and less like me.
Yes, that does indeed float my boat.
Uh-huh. Good on you.
Actually, I had some non-context, so some non-mic questions for you. What are you doing out here in the cold?
Recording, I guess.
And what is it you're recording exactly?
I think I'm recording cracks in the ice, but there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not
Wait.
sure how that will sound.
Oh. Wait, what happened to the headphones?
My boyfriend sold them.
For what?
I don't know, man. Things. Just stuff you need for life.
A lie. They were probably pawned off for something suspicious.
And what are these recordings for? The cracks, the footsteps.
The musicians in the Palaceum used them for making music. They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like that. It's hard to explain.
It sounds like every fucking Gorillaz project, but okay, sure. I'm just
Anyway,
gonna nod and go with
I
it.
thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be, like, a music place anyway.
Welcome to my porcelain where I make music.
I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
She looks at the recording device, the thing she thought would fill her hours with joy and escape. It's turning out to be an empty fantasy. She feels childish, very useless all of a sudden.
Take this, you're called.
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
It's okay.
Now this is where a hat would have come in handy.
Yeah, maybe you were right about the hat.
You said it's supposed to be a music place. What is?
That? The boys think it could be a place, like the Palaceum or something. Stupid. It's really not gonna be a Palaceum, that's for sure.
The boys, TM?
Yeah, Andre and the guys, they're inside, in the tent.
And why is that?
Why are you freezing out here while the boys are inside?
They got too much stuff crammed in there. No room.
Stuff like what?
Music stuff, mostly. Like this tape recorder, but bigger. And there's piles of it.
You mean like those headphones your boyfriend sold?
Yep, they were pretty. I'm sorry we sold those.
Why not just leave some of it outside so you don't have to freeze?
That stuff is more expensive than I am. More expensive than any of us, really. Doesn't matter. I can take the cold. Go ahead. Okay.
I think I'm going to give her a hat, which is like the worst hat though. Not for the sake of giving her something shit, I mean more for the sake of like... I honestly don't think we're ever going to use this bum hat. And it's kind of looks like it'd be kind of warm.
Hello again. Recording, I guess. I think I'm recording my boy. I don't know.
A lie.
The musicians in the palace. Anyway, I don't really.
She looks at the...
Take this.
No, ma'am.
It's okay.
Thanks.
Alright,
Go ahead.
let's do that. Tell me more about this music place you've been planning, planning in the church.
It's supposed to become like a club for Nordic dance music, like that new style of synthesizer stuff they play at the Elysium. Except that, yeah. You know, anodic, cathodic, music that's made with electronic instruments.
Electronic instruments like what?
Synthesizers and tape consoles. Microcomputers too. Anything that uses electricity, but isn't guitars. Also found sounds, stuff like that.
You see clear, beautiful, violent flashes of light. Light cutting through a smoke-filled darkness. That is what the future will look like. If it ever comes.
Okay, so it's like... Okay. Interesting. Do you want to turn the church into a club?
I know. It's not my idea. Andre and the boys found the place. It was supposed to be deserted, but now they can't even take it. Hey, you two are cops.
Yes, why do you ask?
Okay, well... Maybe you could talk to Andre and the guys. Because there are some strange things going on in that church. If you're police, you should look into it, right?
I'll talk to them.
They're inside that thing there. Would be cool if you did. Was there something else?
Did you put a padlock on the church door?
No.
No?
Not really, no.
She's trying to get out of a direct lie with semantic tricks. She personally didn't put the padlock on the door.
Yeah, let's just show it the sticker.
It's Noid's.
Wait. Is this Noid a friend of yours?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Why did this Noid person put a padlock on the church door?
To keep more weirdos from getting in. Fucking Martinez. I'm sorry. It's got the worst weirdos. If you get around to it, ask Andre about them, he'll tell ya.
Enough about the church then. I had another question.
Go ahead.
You seem surprisingly comfortable with being questioned. Why is that?
Well, it's just questioning, right? You're just questioning me. It's what cops do.
Have you been questioned before?
Once or twice, yeah. I'm sorry I haven't had the Revachol experience they get east of the river.
What's east of the river?
Rich people. Rich people are east of the river.
Who are these rich people? Sound wonderful. I'd like to be one too. Nah, I feel like we'd sneer. I feel like we're not completely dumb mode. I bet they're really rich.
Oh, they are. And I'm scum.
You're not scum.
Oh, but I am.
So, what trouble you've gotten into with the police?
The usual. I had a shitty run as a teenager.
Fair enough. What's the usual?
You know, drinking, getting into fights. The ugly stuff that happens when you move out your parents' place at 13. In Forberg.
Interesting term. Time to glean some knowledge.
Wait, what is in Forberg?
Is this a rhetorical question?
No, I literally can't remember even the most basic terms sometimes.
Forberg, not in Forberg, is a massive banlieue south of Jamrock Quarter. It is the largest ghetto in Revachol, possibly the world.
Alright, and why did you have to move out when you were so young?
My dad was a drunk. Plus, I guess, I just wanted to drink too, you know, get my party on.
I get that. Yeah, I think we'll go with the relatability side of it. I get that. I'm a major party animal myself. Major.
Alright.
Okay, our empathy's really high, so we should be okay. Tape recorder lies on the ice like a disregarded toy, or sorry, a discarded toy. Pick it up.
The device is still warm from her touch and heavy as a brick from the batteries inside. The company logo, Omicron, adorns its yellow plastic cover. Inside, the tape is rolling. The girl looks at the device in your hands.
I'm sorry you have to sit here on the ice feeling miserable. At your age or any age, in this weather, waiting for it to get dark.
She looks you in the eye, her pupils wide, surrounded by a ridiculous amount of makeup.
People who built this world intended it to be better for you, but they failed. It is easier to live in their failure with this by your side.
The wind howls. She remains silent. It's real. Tell her.
It is not a childish fantasy. It can be a real weapon against what's coming for you now.
What is?
I'm once again reminded of how Contact Mike wrote, oh for fuck's sake. Nothing. If you got this, don't be scared.
Okay, I'll stick to it.
Something changes between you two. She looks at you differently now. As an equal. A fellow human being.
So thanks, I guess, for the psych session. Maybe I can return it. What's been eating you, officer?
You said eating me. There's nothing eating me.
Come on, I can tell. But, okay. Be a boyadero about it if you want to.
Should we just... maybe we should just fully vent. I feel like it'd be a weird thing for our Harry Dubois to do, but I feel like it's kind of an element of trust side of things. I don't know. I feel like we've also gone on about fucking Mike for a bunch of times. So at this point, I think she honestly will have a hard time like deriving fact from general fiction of what we said. But anyway, it is what it is. I guess there is something that's been making my life hell.
What is it?
I think it's the plight of the working class.
Oh, really?
The golem of the capital runs rampant, smashing creator and slave alike.
Wow.
that the process is
Social
irreversible.
justice really matters that much to you. That's commendable. It really had you shaken up there. Are you sure that's it, though?
Yeah, I feel like that'll do.
Sure.
That's it for now. Okay, time to check out this tent, I guess. Oh, actually, is that the time? Okay, we're gonna call it here, actually. I feel like, generally speaking, this has been a good stream, just sort of get me back on my, get me back to being mentally prepared for Disco Elysium. But I'm actually, yeah, I'm gonna call it here for now. I'm gonna call it here for today, but thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Again, once again, I will just say, for anyone who is, like, unaware, we have fully started the process of getting the wheel going. Portal has been picked on the short game wheel, like I've said previously, and we're going to be spinning the main wheel in early February. But yeah, tomorrow we're going to be playing Wallace and Gromit's Grand Adventures, which is a Telltale game set in the Wallace and Gromit universe. It's very weird from what I've seen, so it's going to be a bit different, but I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be very silly. And yeah, next week, Monday will be Portal, Tuesday, Wednesday will be Disco Elysium, and Thursday will probably be more Wallace and Gromit, or whatever I feel like. As I say, Thursday is just a fuck it day. It's whatever the hell I feel like, but I have a feeling that it's going to be a fun thing to keep coming back to on a Thursday. We'll wait and see. But thank you, Joel. Thank you, Jess. Thank you, Ali. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, KY. Thank you, British. Thank you, anybody else that popped by and lurked today. I appreciate you. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow for some Wallace and Gromit. I'll see you then. Take care. Bye-bye.